Dum. Bum. Bum. What does this button do? Let me see. Oh, nice. Yukjong! Hello, hello. Okay, that's interesting. I had no idea that button did it. Okay, and we are live. So, well, today will be most likely the last live of Megaloceros. Basically going to finish doing the weight painting for these parts here, and there's also the ears. I think the other things like the eye and nostril I'm gonna do offline, but it depends on the time. Because, for example, these ones here, they are already done. So I just need to do these here and some other small tweaks, I guess. In this case, let me just get my teledgerigger done here. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and join our Discord server. We got some links down in the description, and for Twitch people, and there's the link in the about section if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's start working on this here then. First of all, I'm gonna need to move this just so I can see what I'm going to do. So let me get the strength all the way down here, and let's see, we got a fall off like that. Now I want it to be constant, and then I can now just paint. So from here, I want this part to go up like this. Okay, so now I just need to make this a little bit more smooth. There we go. There. Okay. Something like this. Now let me add some more weights there and there. Let's see, I think I can get some weights in here as well. So we're gonna have something like this. Slightly curved. Check. I'm gonna have something. Well, this is not very good. Oh, just smooth. There. This one, that one, and here. Let me do this another way. Let's do it and like this. Let's use power force. Power. Gonna get it all the way like that. Okay, and this should be good. Let me see what happens if I smooth. And there we go. We're gonna have something like this, which is bad. Like this is a little bit better, but still bad. Right there. Okay, we're getting a little better. All right. Let me see. Alt R, and just to make it go down, and then there we go. We're gonna have something like this. Power worked. I'm actually going to get this going up a little bit further. Go somewhere around there. Let me make the brush a little bit bigger and continue. Right. Okay. 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 There. And let's see. This here. Gonna get a little bit there as well, and let's check it now. Okay, so there and there. I'd say this is already pretty good. So let me save it. Let me check what happens if I rotate this. Where's the other weight going to then? No, wait. Control Shift X. Neck, jaw, dewlap. What about this here? Neck jiggle 002. No. 001. No. There. Nothing else there. No, wait. Let me normalize all. Unlock. Let me see, how is it? Whoops. And then it's like this. Okay. Let me just add some smoothing here then. Yeah, but if I smooth it, I'm gonna lose everything there. So I guess this is fine. Let me see. Nope. Does it look bad? No, it doesn't. So I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Let me just... this one does look bad. Okay. Go a little bit further down here and... yep. Okay. Blue, 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 blue. Okay, that's good. So, and there, gonna get this one and lock. Don't need it anymore. Now I'm just gonna get this one and, well, let me get projected all the way to 1, and I wanted to get the weights from here. So anything that goes after that, I want it. So there we go. We're gonna get something like this. Okay, let's see. What about this one? Nice, nice. So just select both of them. Q, smooth. There, let's change this to selected pose bones. 3, is it good enough? Now let's go to 5. Q, clean, deform pose bones. Let me normalize all. Okay, now I can clean it again. And I can see I have some stuff all around. Let me unlock everything just so I can come here and delete those weights. Let me see, how's this? Okay, this is good. What about this one? Yeah, this one is also good. Because it's going to use a controller to do that, and so we are going to be fine. So let's go back to object mode. Let's go back to pose mode in this one. Toggle the deformers. And now we are gonna be able to check if this actually works. Okay, so this here works nicely. And see, what about this one? It also works nicely. And the last one here. This one, I don't like it this way. So I'm gonna have to do something about it. So there. No, let me just keep it like this so I can go back there, away paint, select this one, and let's add some weights in there. Let's get the strength down a little bit and sculpt these little. Go there. This here. I think this is good. So let's just get everything here back again and check. Okay, now this is good. Now we can get back here and do some modifications. First of all, these ORG ones, I don't need to see them actually, so I'm just gonna get first these ones. Let me put them here so I can work on them individually. This MCH, I wanted to kind of follow these 2 controllers. So let me add an armature constraint, and it's gonna be 1, 2. Megaloceros. The bone is going to be this and this. Okay, so now if I move this, we are going to have that one in the middle there moving together. The same way, if I move this, I'm gonna have that one in the middle moving. And I can also move this one individually. So there we go. We already have something going on there. Next one, it's going to be, let's see, I want to move this. And when I move this, I also want to move this one by a certain amount. And is there anything else? No, actually, when I had it, even without this, it was working just fine. So maybe I can just do this here. Let me delete this and get this one parented with the jaw. Let's check. How is it? Yeah, not bad. Well, we've got some weird weight distortions here and there that I'm gonna have to fix. So let's check it. Weight paint and depth. Let's check. How's it? This one? This one? What about this one? Okay. These are fine. How's this now? Yeah, that's better. So I can just turn this off again. Get this back and let me check. No, it's still, we can see it's moving some parts there that shouldn't be moving. Let me check. Who's moving in that part? It's none of those. It's this one or one of the bones in a dong. Let me see. There. There. No. There. Nope. So it's this one. Let me just get these curves soft. Let me check. How's it now? If I get this and move. Okay. Now it's good. So just get back like that. Nice. And then it was a lot easier than I thought. Let me check. What about these ones down here? How are they? This is perfectly fine. Let me see. Does he move? Yes, it does. Does it move? Yes, it does. Well, if I do something like this, it's because I'm hella crazy. So, no. No, no, no. But still. Got it working. Then these ones, they are also fine. I can just select all of these, tweak bones, that one, and that one. And let's get into here, make a green, and copy the bone shape. Now let me just select these bones and make them appear a little bit more, because one, wire width is too little, and let's make them smaller as well. Something like this is already good, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Now they can go to the neck tweaks collection. So there we go, Teledger rigger, torso, tail, neck tweaks, there. And these ones, they are orgies. And the same with the tongue. So let me just select the tongues here. I'm gonna make them yellow. Okay. And after making them yellow, I need to make the control. So let's just go down a little bit and create a single controller stretch. And let's see. Okay, we got some problems in there. Let me check. What could it be? MCH? Maybe, because that's not turned on. Let me try again. Nope. List out of index. That's a little bit of a problem. Well, in that case, let me just save it, and I'm gonna fix it another time. For now, let me just get these in the correct collection, which is going to be the head neck one. So there. Okay. So those are fine, or G's are fine. Okay, everything kind of in place. I'm gonna work then with the ears. This one is not so difficult, so let's make it real quick. There we go. Let me just Shift A, deform bone. Let me move this up to there. There we go. One thing, maybe I should be able to find a yeah, I think I can. Let me just get a edge loop in here. There we go, perfect. There's an edge loop there, so I can just put the 3D cursor and move this to the 3D cursor. And then I can use the snap to snap to the face. And I want it to be snapped up here. Okay. So with this, okay, it's already using normal. Then I can just drag it down a little bit more, like around here. Let me see. What is the rotation axis? Okay, so it's wrong. Let me just put it like this and shift and view axis. Okay, that's good. And then let's change the name to be deaf ear dot, whoops, dot, oh boy, dot 001. Okay, that's good. Now I can just subdivide it. I think 3 bones is already enough for this. Yep. And let me check. I'm not gonna be able to move it too much in this way. So yeah, this here is already pretty good. So in this case, let's do a quick cleanup and add the left suffix. Symmetrize it. There we go, symmetrized. Now I can just come here, select armature, then the body, and then we get to weight painting once again. Let's lock everything, unlock the head, select this one, and we are now going to paint some interest parts, which in this case it's basically going to be this edge loop here going up. So this is important. There, there, there. There. Okay, so did we make a full turn? Yes. So now I can get it back to projected, just so it's easier to paint. So, oi. Alright, good. Check. How's this? Terrible. And I just need to smooth this down here a little bit. There. Because this one cannot get weights here. If it gets weight there, then it's going to cause problems. So let's move the weights. Well, from here it's fine. Down here, because there is no horns, or, well, in this case, antlers. Now there we go. Easy, easy. Okay, okay, we are getting there. This is good. See, yeah. Okay, and this part here can also have some weights. We're gonna see how it's gonna be later. So there, all good. Okay, okay. Spot here I can just paint. Whoops. Get back. Get back. Okay. So let me see. If I move it now, we're gonna have something like this, which is okay-ish. Because I can't make this, well, further, so yeah, so something like this is already quite nice. Perfect. So now let me line it up. I'm gonna have it kind of like this, and let me see the head. I can now lock, not only lock, actually, let me unlock cute here. Yep. So let me clean it and normalize. Okay, so we got that, we got this. Now let me paint this one from this part here. No, doesn't need to be perfect, I just need it to be there. Okay, Now the same for this one. Okay, I just don't want it to get the antlers. So something like this is good. Yup. I would say so. So, let's check. Let me just turn this back to sphere just so I can paint it around there. And this here can just disappear. Nice. Okay, now I got all of them. This one can disappear as well. Let me see. Well, that's good. Let me see. That's also good. I can select all of them. Q. Smooth. Let's check. Iterations 5. Not for this one. This one I think I'm gonna get more iterations, like double. 10 would be good. So let me see. Normalize all. And we got it possibly working as we would like it to. So there we go. This is smooth. Let me check this one. Yep, that is smooth. And let me check this one. Well, this one was already good. So let's just select all of them and let's check. Yep, it looks like a good year for me. Wait. Yeah, that's good. Let me see. What about this one? No, this one is terrible. Of course it is, because I didn't do the proper way to paint this side. So let me just grab all of these. I don't need to make it perfect, I just need to grab the ones that I want. So I'm gonna go to mesh, weights, and mirror. And from here I want to invert, well, I want to flip mirror all groups. So I would say that oh boy. Hello? Am I still there? Hello? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I saw my my OBS disconnected. So, yep. Oh, Shift Z there, and we already got most of the things in place. I would just need to make the ORG for these ones. So let's check. Now go create ORG. That created. My arrival has OBS shaking consequences. Oh boy. Keep it easy. Let's not destroy OBS. Okay, let me get to pose mode. Those are already there. I can just bind. And if I turn on the mirror and there we go. We got some cute ears. All OBS shall tremble when joins the stream. Oh my goodness. You're too strong. Okay, so with this, we already have something pretty good going on. Then Let me just select these and get to the rigging tab, get the red one there, and these ones I want them to be blue because yep, that's the right side, so I like it. For the ears, let me check. Am I using one of those? No, I'm not. So in this case, let me create it. Net create. Okay, let me edit. I want it to be on local, please. GY, move it up and scale it down a little bit. GY. There. Anyways, how are you today? I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. How about you? Let me actually create one for this here as well. So there we go. We're gonna have something like this, and on the I will squish it. Good. Oh, that's nice. And the last one is here. Let me create one for it as well, and just move it up a little bit like that, and scale it down. The Z, whoops, there, something like this is already pretty good. So let me get back to bone, and with this one, symmetrize the shape. Select this one, symmetrize, select this one, symmetrize, and we are good. Was kind of warm this week, but we might get 20 centimeters more snow next Monday. Jesus Christ, that's that's just too much. And it's 20 centimeters more. So how much do you already have? Okay, so let's check. This is good. For real. Oh boy. Let me save this. And oh, true, I still have to work on this guy here. MCH bone, some thought, so maybe like 10. Boy, so already gonna have a 30 centimeters flop. Yes, yup. It's good. I would say that this is quite nice. Oink, oink. Look at that. Let's see, what about this one? Edit mode, clear parent. I don't want it to have any because it's gonna have actually multiple. So let's get it. Armature. Add 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of them is going to be this guy here, which is the ORG Spine 02. So there we go. ORG Spine 02. I want the ORG Spine 01. I want the upper leg left and the upper, whoops, the upper leg right as well. I can already see the Paleo team cooking up some cute animations with this rig. Yeah, I would like to see the animations with this beautiful boy here. And the girl as well, because it's here. So that's the female mesh. Yep. And inside here we have the male mesh. There. So the female is basically the male but without the antlers. Wait, wait. Too much hair. And then I'm gonna have to deal with them after. Yeah, just delete the antlers, indeed. So let's see, for these two, I want them all to have like one influence is already fine. Now for these other two here, I'm gonna put like 0.25 for each. So let me check. If I get this here and move it, we have that. Well, okay, yeah, because of that. Let me... Okay, so now it's following the belly. Let me see if I do this, it's also following the belly, which is good. And let me check, what about if I do this? Salvador Dali. Okay, yeah, it works. It works pretty nicely. Would be cool to have big antlers and the higher the level for the game. That would be interesting. But it would be just huge. What is the maximum level normally for these creatures? Like 999? Okay, so this one can be yellow. And let's put here a circle. Edit. Oh, true. I was almost forgetting about it. I was going to do the breathing thing. So let's just put this here. And whoops. Do it like this and it should be good. So there we go. We have the belly. Okay, so for the breathing thing, basically, I'm going to have these guys here move to the side and up. So let's see. Let's get back to edit mode. I'm gonna have this here. I will need the MCH. There. And let me actually isolate those MCHs. Let me see if it's possible, if I can isolate them. They can spawn from 1 to 150 in the wild and tamed up to 455, but normally you just see levels around 300. Ooh. Yeah, 300's already quite a lot. So let me see. Isolate it. Is it possible? Well, kinda possible. I'm just trying to find something that doesn't exist. There we go. We're gonna have this 1 and a 3. What about the 2? So let me do this by hand. So how to create this by hand? Create intermediate bone, so it's an MCH int scapular thing, And let me do the same here. So that creates intermediate bone. And I'm going to have an int. And that's going to be a second intermediate bone. This here, that is going to be cleared of parentings. And let me call it an int. Because that's basically what it is. It's a double intermediate bone. And this bone here is going to be parented with this int one. So now that I have both of them, I can... Well, let me just get this one and symmetrize it there. And this one and parent with the int. Just so I don't lose the... What is it called again? The drivers. Okay, so I got lots of bones in there. Let me see. This one is fine. It's just gonna get a bunch of things. Maybe it can be a every 50 level there is a bigger antler, and once you reach level 250 it won't get bigger. Yeah, that would be interesting, but it's also possible to make it grow by level if you, well, if it's like a shape key thing. So let's see, this int and the int one, the same for the other side. So that one and that one. Control Alt C. I don't want them to have anything in them. Now this one here though, I wanted to copy the scale and the rotation of that one there. So let me see, mch int, and then this mch int d copy location, d copy rotation. These are fine, but I don't want to copy the scale. That's the thing. And the same thing for this other one. I'm gonna get the int and that one int shift, well, d copy location, copy rotation. No need to do anything else. I think I'll post this idea in depth in Discord as a suggestion. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So maybe. Okay, so now let's see. I can just add a bone in there in the middle. Yup. Let me try. So I'm gonna get that one and this one. Shift S and put it roughly there. No, actually, let me put it here instead. Okay, and we're gonna have a non-deformed bone. It was added somewhere else. Yeah, in the depth. So let's remove it. Let me just put it back to... This is gonna be a torso thing, so that torso. Shift A, non-deform. So we have this mch bone .001. So most likely I have a bone. mch bone. How many bones do I have selected? 2. Ah. Okay, that's because this here has a name org bone, but I want it to be org belly. And this here is mch belly. Okay, so we can just get back to this one and scale it down a little bit, and let's change the name of this here to org breath I think that should be a good name. And then I want this here to be parented with the chest. So this one be parented with the ORG chest there. And these ones, let me toggle this real quick. Parented with this one. Okay, so now if I get it here and I scale it, yeah, so it's moving like this to the side. So one of them is doing something weird. Let me see. Okay, so this is not following anything. What about this one? Yeah. Wrong. I want this here. So that one and then this one. D, copy location, copy rotation. So there we go. If I grab it, yup, now we're gonna have something like this. And now I can just tweak the position. So for example, if I put it a little bit down, then it's going to go up like that. See? So it's like it's breathing. Something like this, and that's the idea. Okay, this worked a lot better than I thought it would. So let me just create an actual, like a visibility bone. Let me just get here, bring it down, and let's call it this breath. Because I want the bone to be showing down here and not up there. So this I can just change the name to control breath. And the color to be not here, yellow. Okay. Now let me see. I think I'm just going to get a simple circle. Yeah, so create. And I want this to be overwritten with this. Let's go. This breath. There. So down there. Scale the bone length. Yep. That's all good. Affect gizmo and use as pivot because I just wanted to scale it. So let me see. Okay, no, I don't want it to be used as pivot. Or do I? It doesn't matter. All good. Don't forget to save and pet lemon. True. I saved. Thank you. Okay, so let's edit match bone transforms. Let me scale it down, rotate, and just put it kind of like here. And let me see. Just gonna grab this and move it. Like this is fine. And let me just move it like this, select everybody and move it back there. Wait. Nice. Get back to the bone. This visibility bone can go to MCH, doesn't matter. Just so I can see it. And then if I scale this, we're gonna have the breathing. So there we go. Something like this. Does it scale? It's not scaling. I know why. Let me just get back to this one, and I want to simply copy the scale. So this one and then this one, copy scale. Perfect. Now that should be fine. Let's see. Yep, that's it. Now let me just get everything that I have in here. Né? Everyone, Control R. I want everyone here to be on Euler XYZ. Okay, so I can now just grab this one. Come here to item. Let me lock location. I don't want it to change the location. I don't want it to change the rotation. I just want it to change the scale. And I want it to change all. Maybe not. Let me see what happens. SY. Does it do something? XX. It does something this way. SZ. It does something this way as well. Nope. Let's scale everybody together. So I'm just gonna right click on this one, copy as a new driver, and paste it into these other ones. So now I just have the X scale, but since the other ones are locked and they are driven, if I move this, all of them scale at the same rate. So we are good. And I can just right click and it goes back to normal. There we go. Let me save it. And with this, I also need to get this one to the torso. Yep. What about this one? Where is it? I think I need it in the torso as well. Yeah. So, good. Let me save. And yeah, we got the mechanism going. Whoop, 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 whoop. Like that. It's breathing. Maybe if I have it in perspective. Yeah, it's basically done. The only things that I'm gonna need to do now, actually, these ones I'm gonna do in our Discord server, is the eyelids, the nostril, and get the fur bound onto the body. And after that, just well transfer it into the female mesh as well. So let's save it again. And if you got all the way here, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And if you would like to see me doing these other parts, there are links down the description in YouTube and in the about for our Discord server. So if you would like to check it, that would be pretty cool. Also, if you would like to help the streams a little bit more, you can check out our stores or also donate, and there are links down the description. You know what's next already? Not yet. I'm gonna have to check, but it should be soon. Might have something like a Charonosaurus, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. But I'm not really sure. I still have to get that to be rigged. And check if it's actually riggable. So yeah. I'm gonna take my leave here for now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.